Hello and welcome to Quantum Geek. We've got Sam and Luke who are currently in the Star Trek universe trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Yep.
I am Lee, the GM,
I'm Will, the voice.
I'm Landon.
and
Yep.
Will is Sam, and Landon is Luke. Currently, they seem to be inhabiting the bodies of Ensign Sandra Rhodes for Sam
Mm-hmm.
and Counselor Deanna Troy for Luke. They are currently on a mission trying to figure out how to save essentially the human race, as far as I can figure out, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I
that's
say
what we
that
were
as though I'm not the one that set up the whole thing.
Yeah. I love when you said that. I'm like, yeah, that's what we were told. You're kind of
So,
clueless on how we're supposed to be doing that here, but all right, sure.
well, that is what you guys are supposed to be figuring out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The captain has vanished because of the power of the mysterious Q.
Yep.
Ensign Sandra Rhodes, aka Sam, has beamed down to the planet with the commander Tasha Yar, and Counselor Troy stayed up on the ship, and this she was apparently a little hungry. So
That's right. You were going to you were going to try to find food.
yeah, so you
Yep.
got in the elevator, tried to figure that out, started talking to it, and finally got it to do something. And then a face appeared on the little computer screen saying,
Mm.
"We found you!" And yeah, that's where we're going to pick up. So, Luke, are you
Mm-hmm.
able to hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Well, we're not sure exactly what happened. Do you know what happened?
Like I said, the last thing I remember, an error message came on the screen. Computer screen and the lights around me started flashing. And then I remember nothing else. And then I woke up here.
We're trying to figure things out over here, but unfortunately, we're not able to pull you back. We're still looking for Sam.
Sam's here, he's just not nowhere near where I am.
Sam's there too? Oh, I
I
guess
have
you're
a
both in
feeling
the same.
if I'm here, he's more than likely here as well. I have a feeling. I just don't know who or where, but I have a feeling he's here as well if I came up here.
Oh, at least that's something. Now, we're trying to figure out exactly what to do. Currently, there is a working theory that you have to finish whatever the game is. Do
All
you
right.
know exactly what the game is?
Apparently, as far as I know for right now, we're supposed to go to the station and figure it out why they were able to build a space station with the limited supplies they have, and then just investigate on not only why they had the supplies, but on how they got the supplies. And apparently, we're in some kind of Star Trek universe.
Yes, that was the one that Sam was wanting to test. Just so that you are able to remember, Luke,
Mm-hmm.
you really do not have a lot of memories outside of you know your name.
Mm-hmm.
We've already kind of established that you recognize the name Sam. This
Mm-hmm.
little this little animated female person that you are speaking to, you
Mm-hmm.
do not entirely recognize.
No, but I'm assuming she's familiar because she knows my name, but I just have no clue who she is.
Um, so yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and make sure all of that was aware.
Mm-hmm. How was you able to find us? Or at least me?
Well, for us, you're still both in your assigned containment units.
Hmm.
You're inside the prototypes of the build.
So our bodies are there, but our minds aren't, apparently.
That would be what it seems to be. And then your little badge chirps.
I'll hit it.
Counselor Troy. It's
I'm here.
the super pale guy.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize his voice.
Mm-hmm.
The Commander Riker has appeared. Where would you like to meet with him?
Well, I was headed to the lounge to get some food, so if he wants to meet me there, that's fine.
I will send him that way. Alright. As that happens, the doors open, and the wall, on the walls outside the elevator, are a few, like, just randomly throughout the hallway. Not randomly, they're actually pretty uniformly spread throughout the hallway. A bunch of computer screens, and there's like green lights, sort of arrows kind of
Mm-hmm.
pointing, and the girl jumps onto one of those screens.
I asked her how do you use apparently cook food in this universe?
Oh, hold on a minute. And you see that thing that happens with her eyes again, where you see like ones and zeros go
Mm-hmm.
across them. And then she comes back. Well, apparently, according to what I found um through my database, if you go into any of the rooms, you are able to go to something called a replicator and simply tell it what you want.
Yep.
Do you know what the replicator looks like?
And an image replaces her image on the screen. Essentially, it's just like, I mean, it's just like a little computer. There's a hollow space with a white light, like a white, you know, panel light under it.
All right, wherever that is in the lounge, I'll head towards it and
In the
just.
lounge, it is not there because the
Yeah.
lounge has a bar. It's a nice lounge. The entire wall is essentially just windows that show space, which right now you can see the planet from them.
Mm-hmm.
There are a few people just randomly, just, you know, they're either off duty or they have other jobs on the ship, because something that you don't know yet is there's a lot of people on this ship. Now, you
Mm-hmm.
vaguely recognize that there are a lot of people on this ship because of your psychic ability,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not going to completely let you know exactly what all is going on, due to the fact that it takes a stronger psychic mind to fully wrap your head around everything that's going
Yeah.
Basically, you don't have access to all the power that the real Diana
on.
Not yet,
You
anyways.
have not had enough training with her ability. You are currently going just on instinct. So, okay. So
All right,
yes, you walk in
I'm starting
here,
looking for.
and behind the bar is this woman. She looks over at you and is like, "Counselor Troy,
Mm-hmm.
I was under the impression that you were handling some things on the bridge. Everything okay?"
Yeah, everything's okay. I just wanted a food that was not from a replicator while I was waiting for the person to come up.
Oh, unfortunately, that's kind of all we can do around here. The most I can help you with is a drink that is not fully replicated.
That'll work.
But if you would like some food, I can handle that too. Be from a replicator.
Yeah, that's fine. If you don't mind.
Oh, would you like your usual dish?
Yep.
Not entirely sure what.
Uh, it depends. If she's going to 10 forward, like she is, it would probably be ice cream, an ice cream sundae of some kind.
Ice cream sundae? Okay, that sounds good. Ha! You like I just looked it up. Deanna Troy favorite food. Quite literally, that is the first result. Ice cream sundae.
Hey, I know this.
Yeah, I know you're a fan. I know you're a fan. You're a Trekkie. Maybe not hardcore Trekkie, but you are a Trekkie.
I know enough. Oh, what's her favorite food? Like, okay, pizza, ice cream. There, we good.
All right. So she goes. She gets you a drink that to your taste buds is very nice because it's Deanna Troy's favorite drink, and you have her taste buds right now. And a moment later, she also puts a ice cream sundae in front of you. And a moment after that, somebody new walks into the area.
Oh, this is great.
So this is going to be a very interesting thing that's about to happen. In the meantime, we are hopping back down to the planet with Ensign Rhodes, aka Sam, who is there with Tasha Yar, or Lieutenant Tasha Yar, and Lieutenant Geordie LaForge.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the Doctor and Wesley probably went ahead and beamed up to the ship.
Yeah, I believe they did it too.
So, you all head in. Um, Lieutenant
We're at the station.
LaForge. Lieutenant LaForge goes ahead and guides you in to meet with this guy who is the essentially he's the leader of Farpoint Station. He is the one that's in charge of the construction
He's
of
in
it.
charge of Farpoint Station. Okay.
He is in charge of Farpoint Station. Like I said, he looks like such a lurker in this image.
Yes, yes, he is. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Fine.
Lieutenant Yar, she's going to be the one to start conversation right quick. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna go back to where Commander just transported away, just teleported away, as did Dr. Crusher and Wesley. And Tasha turns to Lieutenant Forge and is like, Lieutenant LaForge, and says, "All right, so let's go ahead and talk to the leader of this station." And LaForge just goes, "Well, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm not sure what else we can find out right now, but I suppose all the information we can. But I would like to be able to get back to this ship and understand exactly what's going on here."
Well, I know that we're supposed to be snooping. And part of me goes, yes, we do need to talk to him. But I think we need to actually check out the station also at the same time without him being directly involved in this. You think there's a
Um,
way we could do that? That you can keep him occupied while we do a little bit primary investigation?
well, um, Lieutenant LaForge, your your visor has extra abilities to see things that normal eyes can't, correct? And of course, Forge nods.
Of course.
And despite the fact that there is some strange circumstance that dictates that you're going to be one of the ones trying to solve this, ensign, you're an ensign, which means that you're going to be somewhat invisible anyways.
Yes.
How about I go and speak with the leader, and the two of you go ahead and check the lower corridors to see what might be going on.
Makes sense to me.
Well, that works for me. So the two of you wind up splitting ways from Lieutenant Yar, and you do not get to meet him.
Gotcha.
Or should I say, you do not have to meet him. At
Honestly,
least
don't
not
want to
yet.
meet him. Don't want to meet him. No, I don't want to meet him.
So, okay, you guys are heading to the lower corridors, which will take a moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and your first, you're just like seeing the area. It's a really nice station. Like, in terms of places that could be a starport, this almost looks like I'm trying to think. You know what? It for you in particular, because you are from our world, the best way for you to describe it is an outdoor market from the part that you're currently seeing.
Okay.
Where you have like people who have vending areas, they're selling all sorts of things. In fact, roll willpower.
Well, I don't think that makes anything.
That is a crit fail.
Yeah, like I said, I'm laughing because like, don't think that makes anything. I don't think nothing can help me.
Yeah, I don't think much can help you with that. I will look at what you have available, but I don't think anything can help you with that. As I'm
Honestly,
looking
it's
at it,
lowest,
it
it's
doesn't
the
look like
lowest roll
anything can
possible.
help you with that.
It's the actual lowest roll possible.
So,
Well, at least I get XP.
originally, yes, you get XP for that. So my original thought was like your eye was gonna catch on something and you were gonna like get distracted. As it happens, your eye gets drawn to something that's really nice, and then you run into an entire stall and knock it over.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So as I pick myself up, I'm looking at everyone going, sorry, my
um,
bad. My
the
bad.
person in charge of the stall is just like, "Oh my lord, are you okay?"
Yes, I'm all right. I'm all right. Sorry for the inconvenience. I
And
don't know what's happening.
Lieutenant LaForge helps you up, as does the person in charge of the stall. Um, I want you to tell me what could have possibly been like what type of thing could have distracted you in a market area. Just anything under the sun. Doesn't have
Let's
to be a specific thing, obviously, just generalization.
You know what? Fine, because I'm actually, sure. Let's go with a let's see, the smell of a local dessert, something like that. Something simple. Let's go with something simple that would be alien to me, but this character should probably know
Okay.
how this works.
All right. So smell you smelled an amazing dessert, and you look over and you're pretty sure you see some pie.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite type of pie?
Hmm. You know what? Let's make it. Let's make it apple.
All right.
Let's make it apple pie.
So you smell the pie. It smells amazing, but it is peach pie.
Okay.
Do you make the comment of do you make any comment indicating that it would have been nice if it was apple pie or something?
Hmm. You know what? Sure. With the way my character is right now, they're frazzled enough. They'll go. I wish it was apple pie.
All right. So you say that,
Mm-hmm.
and you're about to get started going back. And then you smell apple pie.
Great.
And
Wish.
when you look over there,
Uh
that
huh.
peach pie that you were absolutely 100% positive was peach pie.
Uh huh.
It's apple pie.
Okay. Okay. Well, so yeah, I look over at Jordan and go, have you tried the local cuisine here?
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. They just seem to have everything I want.
Really? As I walk over to the apple pie, I'm like, is this happening?
The person at the dessert or the pastry area, offers you a piece.
All right. I take a piece.
That is an amazing piece of apple pie.
Wow.
But it was not there a minute.
Okay, here's the big question. Does it taste like replicated apple pie or real apple pie?
It tastes like real apple pie as far as you can tell.
All right. There is an actual difference in Star Trek universe.
Granted, you have never tried
I,
replicator apple pie.
no, I haven't. I just know what real apple pie tastes like. At least my character's point of view. So he goes, all right, this is great. This tastes like, wow, this tastes like, ow. And I look at Jordan and go, I'm assuming apples don't grow on this planet, right?
Um, yeah, there's a lot of strange things about the whole food thing. Let's go ahead and get below Ensign so that we can talk a little more freely.
Sure, sure. Let's do that. As I'm just carrying the apple
All
pie.
right. All right, we're going to pop back up to the Enterprise. All right. So, Luke, as you start to eat on that ice cream, someone walks in and you feel this presence in your mind. It is longing, regret, no sexual, and it's all emanating from this one person who just walked in. I believe I sent you a picture of him a minute ago. So yeah, all of that is emanating from this one person that just walked in and he is looking right at you. And it's hard to describe it, but it's almost like in your mind you can hear him.
That's right. Do that.
Deanna, it's good to see you again, even if it is under strange circumstances.
Yeah, it is strange circumstances, but we weren't really given a choice.
When he approaches you, he speaks out loud and something seems different about you.
You could definitely say that.
Well, I suppose we'll discuss that later. Right now, I'm a little curious why you're down here instead of on the bridge while we have such an emergency going on. I've been shown some disturbing video.
Uh, yeah, there's a whole lot of odd stuff going on. and I came down here just to get a drink that wasn't from a replicator. And I've been waiting for the lieutenant and the other an ensign to get back. So I figured I'd come down here and grab a drink while I was waiting.
Well, I went ahead and spoke to Lieutenant Worf, and he
Mm,
is setting up everything for the Admiral. So we can just talk about what happened. Now,
you're
from what I understand, you've been tasked with finding out some things about Farpoint.
correct.
I actually noticed a few things while I was down there.
What did you notice?
Things appearing when I was sure they weren't there. Almost like the place was trying to assess all my needs,
Mm-hmm.
just making them available. I know that currently you are supposed to be handling everything going on with what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely got away from me right there, but do you think you would be willing to go down to the planet and find out if anyone is hiding something? I believe your particular skills would be useful.
I can. I mean, I'm not doing nothing up here. I mean, I'm pretty much
Um,
sitting here waiting. I mean, me doing something would be that would be better than me just sitting around.
all right. Well, do you want me to accompany you, or I suppose I
I
should stay up
mean,
here since our
I
captain's
say
gone
stay.
at the moment?
I'd say stay up here just in case something, for God forbid, something happens on the ship. That at least somebody is here and it's not just emptied. But
All
yeah, I can
right.
head down to the planet.
Well, I want you to team up with Lieutenant Yar. Just, I want to make sure you're safe. I don't know what's going on down there, but I don't want anything to happen.
Alrighty, I can do that. I'll
All
head
right.
towards where I know she was heading towards when I get down there.
As you say that on the computer screen, actually, no, just sort of forming in front of you as sort of like a small three-dimensional avatar, you see that little girl again. All right,
Okay.
I found out some more things.
I kind of point towards the elevator. That way, where he can't see it, but the sprite can see it. And I was like, kind of like, wait till I'm. I don't say it, but like point towards it, like, wait till I'm in there. Kind of very discreetly to where she can see it, but he can't.
All right. He does give you another strange, like, curious glance, but he's also walking towards the elevator.
Wait till.
So,
Hopefully, she realizes that. Wait till I'm the only one in there.
well, as soon as you're in, she does start talking again.
Oh, jeez.
So, apparently, you are currently at the beginning of the Next Generation series. According to our data, all you have to do is figure out exactly what's going on, but it's strange. Our files are corrupted on certain things. We're trying to locate the source of the corruption.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say something?
Me? No, I was just thinking of having a conversation with myself of what to do when we get down there.
Oh.
Just going over it in my head, make sure I'm prepared before we. I will.
If you sense any danger, immediately contact the transporter team.
I will.
All right, and then the doors open,
Mm-hmm.
and he sort of, you know, looks to you as though waiting.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll step out.
All right, and she of course goes with you, and she just sort
Mm-hmm.
of walks midair alongside you as she continues talking.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not entirely sure exactly what happened to the files. Just seems a lot of corruption happened to all of our files. In particular, events that happened we can't entirely see everything. We're
Hmm.
hoping to get someone out to fix this problem. We should just be able to hook up with the internet properly, be able to sort it out, but for whatever reason, we're unable to do any of that. We're a little blind here.
Yeah, aren't we all? I mean, so all we have to do is figure out what's going wrong at this particular place.
Yes, as far as we can tell, all you have to do is solve the mystery, and then the queue will let you go.
Alrighty, I mean,
And hopefully, as soon as that happens, we'll be able to just get you and Sam both out of here. Anyways,
yeah, that would be nice.
speaking of Sam, I think I found him, so I'm gonna go and talk to him because he needs to know everything.
Alrighty.
Good luck on your
I'm
part.
currently heading in the nearby area, so I shouldn't be too far if you wanted to contact me again.
All right. Good luck on your part, and if you need me, just I guess call out, and hopefully I'll be able to know. And she just sort of blips away.
I'm gonna head to wherever the leader might be. If I remember correctly, that was
You
where
are still
Lieutenant
on the
Fire
ship.
was.
You're still on the ship.
Okay. So I will head towards the transporter room then.
Where is the transporter room?
Yeah, that I don't know. I guess I'll head back to the elevator and just say transporter and
Yeah.
see if whatever happens.
You walk in and you say transporter room, and it goes. You are already on the floor to the transporter room, Counselor Troy.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to find it then.
Um, just like before, arrows pop up on those computer screens.
I look for the one that says transporter.
So as you follow the green arrows, you eventually find your way to a big empty room that has some weird little places on the floor and a couple of people at a control panel. One of them greets you and says, are you planning on beaming down to the planet?"
Yes, it was requested that I go down because my talents are required that the others don't have.
All right. Would you like to go to where we dropped the others off, or would you like to go to any particular person?
Lieutenant Farr.
All right. In at Yar. They usher, they kind of hold their hand out for you to go to the little stage that has a bunch of circles on it.
All right, I'll walk over there.
And once you are on top of one of the circles, one of them goes, "All right, one to beam down." And he does this, and it's an extremely weird feeling,
Mm-hmm.
as even though it's not painful, it's just strange that every single one of your atoms is completely disorganized and sent away.
Yeah, yeah, as your atoms are being scrambled and then reassembled somewhere else.
All right, we're going to pop over to Sam. So, Sam,
Mm-hmm.
you and Lieutenant LaForge have made your way down to some corridors. They are interesting. They're not exactly like the areas up top,
Okay.
but they're very structured, and LaForge is looking around at all of it, and this is strange. I can't see any seams from welding or anything like that. It's
Wait,
amazing.
no seams, as in they didn't actually piece this together.
Yeah. As he is talking and looking at this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
a little person appears in front of you. Sam!
What? What the?
Did you say something, Ensign?
I look at him. and I look at the little thing in front of me and go, um, you notice anything else? And anything
Um,
unusual?
well, I mean, many of the materials here are definitely not native. I know, I can tell that much.
Interesting.
Really is. I'm gonna take a look deeper down. You go down that way. Do not go past where you can hear my voice though.
Yes, yes. Understood. And
And just in case, go ahead and have your phaser ready.
yes, yes. As I get out my face and
Sam,
I walk away.
Luke is on the ship. You are currently in the show Star Trek: The Next Generation. I'm not sure if you knew any of this yet, but you are in the first couple of episodes of the entire series.
Okay. All right. That explains why I kind of recognize a little bit of this. But who you?
Oh, I'm Sprite. You and Luke designed me to be a virtual assistant for anyone that is inside the game.
Inside the game. Okay. That's one way to put this. I don't think we designed the game to, have such high stakes as I was explained by
Yes,
apparently Q.
there was an extreme electrical disturbance when you and Luke went in to test. We're not entirely sure what all happened, but currently many of our files have been corrupted and we are unable to connect to the internet to get them fixed.
I look at her and go, so your files have been corrupted. Are those the
Many of
only
them, not all of them. For instance, I can tell you that currently you are in Farpoint Station, and currently there is an entity known as the Q who has sent you on a task. But usually the Captain Picard is supposed to be here. Well, not here, but on the ship solving everything.
Yeah, yeah. I do remember that being a lot of the how the episodes went, but apparently Q decided that's not what's happening today.
Curious. Um,
Yeah.
you know what? I am gonna have both of you roll something for me. Intelligence.
Well, I made it this time.
It's a good old 12.
You got crit success?
Yep, I can screenshot it if need be.
No, no, I believe you. Okay, what kind of
Yep.
success did you get?
I got a 10.
Get a 10? Okay, that's a good success. Not a crit success, but a good success. She's hiding something. She seems to be afraid to tell you. Okay, for the crit success, you also as you had some time to think about it, you realized that she was hiding something, and it also seemed a little weird that you were speaking with an AI and not a person on the outside. Like that just struck you as like something about that just didn't seem right. That there should have been a person in charge you know, of helping out when things went. The AI is supposed to be a helper, not the entire thing.